Hello, dear friends! Today we are going to play a game called Scrutinized. We'll probably play on casual difficulty level just to familiarize ourselves with the game. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't heard anything about this game, and I found out about it just yesterday on the advice of my friend. He said that it's definitely worth it to go through it.
After the game starts, we get to a room. We see a book about hacking. The game, if I understand correctly, is about a detective.
This is a game in the detective horror genre, but I hope it's more of a detective game, because I'm not really into horror games.
Here we have a small bath like this, with a shower, a toilet, a wash basin, and 2 doors. Nothing supernatural, nothing unusual. Everything is the same as in many other, apartments and houses.
The bathroom is all very well. However, I wondered what was beyond that door. After I successfully, but with a bit of difficulty, opened it, we see a rather long corridor and a living room.
Here we have a kitchen, a small laundry room with 2 washing machines, a workspace that looks as simple as possible, but it is attractive. We will come back to it later. Here is the climate control. Here is a small walk-in closet with absolutely no stuff in it.
I propose to close the door behind me, and what do we see here? A beautiful picture, candles and all kinds of interior, an exit outside, I understand, which, unfortunately, cannot be opened and cannot go anywhere. But it's kind of quiet, peaceful outside, nothing and no one in sight. So I suggest we walk around our house a bit more to see what we have here.
We open the room, and we see some kind of private archive, if I understand correctly. We've got our awards hanging here, apparently for some cool achievements. Do you guys think our hero was given awards for cool achievements? Write your opinion in the comments. It will be interesting to read.
I see a book on a chair here called Tactical Crime Analysis. Okay, books are good, but what's behind the door?
There's also a couple of little drawers in the dressing room. Actually, also with some documents, most likely related to murders and investigations. We are a detective. But that's not so important, because the most important, complex, and interesting case we have yet to solve. I suggest we walk on.
So here we have our bedroom, and if we go out and go in the opposite door, then we'll find another one of our bedrooms. It's no surprise, to be honest.
We have 2 bedrooms. Apparently this bedroom was meant for someone else, but it doesn't really matter anymore. This is where we have the router. We have to remember that's where it is. And that's it. I think we're done looking around, and we're off to work on the computer.
I agree that you have to go to work, but I still suggest a little closer inspection of the kitchen. Maybe we missed something interesting.
Maybe we can open the refrigerator? No, unfortunately, you can't open the refrigerator. But judging by the dirty dishes, our detective has already eaten, so you don't have to worry about his hunger. The microwave, of course, is not set up, but we don't need it at all. Again, the windows where you can't see anything, and everything is glaring. In the best laws and genres of horror movies. We can turn off the lights in here. All right, let them be on. It would definitely be more peaceful.
So, with the lights and kitchen sorted out, I suggest we pay more attention to our workspace. And I think we should start with curtains and windows. The curtains we have do not lend themselves to absolutely no action. Only the window is in motion. But okay, and that's enough.
I think we should double-check the windows and make sure they're closed. Well, they're closed, so we can get on with our basic detective work and get to the bottom of these bastards' cases.
We see a case on the desk and a board with strings hanging above the computer. Just like the best genres of detective movies. I really like the atmosphere of this game. Do you like it? If yes, then put a like and subscribe to the channel. And in the comments, you can describe in detail why you like this genre and your favorite games, movies, and books in this genre.
Meanwhile, we sit down at the computer and vid in our super detective software to detect and calculate criminals. There are several commands that are responsible for every facet of human social life.
And now you can see a direct sketch of one criminal, followed immediately by a second criminal, with a brief description of each one.
I suggest we don't dwell on them for long and check out all the available features on the computer that we have available right now. For example, we can view the messages that we have received in the mail. We need to read them for a better understanding of what is going on in the game.
The next program is the report program. Here you can either send a report or recycle.
And then I suggest we just say all the programs on this computer. Social Spy, followed by Debit DB. Then we have DMV DB program, then SimDB program, and lastly, the program that is responsible for the security system of our house, more specifically, for the cameras. I suggest just to familiarize ourselves with it, to see if everything is in order, and to finally do the work.
As we can see from our little safety check, no problems or hazards were found, which means we can get to work.
What exactly we need to do now? I don't really understand. I don't really know either, because no one has given me any orders, but we are lucky because we like to improvise on the fly. So I think we'll figure out the rules of just a computer game somehow.
So, we checked the front door and the nearest room too. So I suggest we look at the investigation board and transfer everything from the board to the computer and then to real life.
Oh yeah, that's a super cool idea. Solve all possible and already happened murders and crimes and get rid of existing criminals and prevent new ones very quickly.
So, once again, we go into our computer and look up absolutely all the information we need and have available to us about these criminals.
For starters, we will revise the messages on the post again. After that, maybe we will try to use one of the programs. But here's a question. We were not told how and what program to use. It turns out we need to poke at random.
But the exact programs that are installed here will be absolutely useless if used at random and at random. So I suggest to start with a more detailed, accurate, and careful study of the dossier and sketch of the criminal.
Before we delve into the dossier, I suggest we take a look at the cameras to see if anything has changed. We need to be as vigilant and alert as possible.
Okay. Well, I don't see anything strange, scary, or suspicious on the cameras, so I suggest we roll up and get on with the investigation. There's probably a lot to read, but we're not gonna do that because we don't have that much time. Whoa, what the fuck was that sound?
Maybe I'm schizophrenic, but the fact is I heard some kind of weird sound, and it was scary. Maybe I just imagined it, but it was a little scary nonetheless. Fuck, I don't remember turning on the lights in here, and I don't remember opening a window in here. What a weird and creepy fuck.
I don't like this at all. I'm sure the lights were on and the cone was closed.
We need to check the second bedroom immediately. I have a very, very bad premonition.
What's going on? Why the door? What's going on? Why does the door keep closing? This is some kind of freaking thing. I don't really want to go in there because let's be honest, I'm really scared to do it. I have windows open everywhere, even though I have them.
Fuck, we need to stay as calm as possible. We need to check the rest of the rooms in case there's something wrong. And we need to do it as quickly as possible before something horrible happens.
There seems to be absolutely nothing in this room apart from the electrical box, which is fine, and an open window. So it's worth checking the other rooms and reviewing the CCTV cameras.
We gotta get out of here and go over everything on the cameras. Oh my fucking god, what the fuck? Who the fuck was standing there? Why the fuck is there some asshole in my house? Ah, fuck! He fucking killed me! He just fucking jumped out of the closet and fucking killed me!
That was really fucking scary. I don't know about you, but I almost died of fright at the last moment.
I agree. It was the most unexpected and unobvious ending, which few people expected. And if you knew it would be like this, write in the comments that you knew, and maybe we will hold a drawing for the guessers.
Well, that's all we have so far. Thank you all very much for watching. Put likes, subscribe, and write your comments. It's really important for us. Write whether you were scared or you sat through the whole video on the bark. Let's see how many of us brave. Thank you all.